The story commences in the vast expanse of outer space, where an extraterrestrial leader named Chairman Newsgroff tasks his subordinate, Eldute, with a mission. Their mission is to locate and retrieve Lobo, a notorious Zarnian bounty hunter who strikes fear into the hearts of beings throughout the universe. After a successful retrieval operation, Lobo's identity is confirmed through various parameters and visual assessments. Chairman Newsgroff presents Lobo with a proposal, a mission to apprehend and eliminate an individual responsible for wreaking havoc on planets, governments, and starfleets. Initially, Lobo declines the offer, citing his need for a vacation. However, his decision takes an abrupt turn upon learning of the staggering bounty of 1 billion creds. Lobo accepts the contract and embarks on his mission. Meanwhile, on Earth in Manhattan, a small-time thief manages to escape from pursuing law enforcement officers. He seeks refuge in a hidden alleyway to avoid capture. While in hiding, the thief stumbles upon a mysterious wooden mask lying in the alley. As he walks along, perplexed by the mask's presence, he encounters a group of alien mercenaries who are determined to eliminate the thief, guided by their infrared scanners. In a surprising turn of events, the mask swiftly forms a bond with the thief and transforms him into a maniacal green villain with fantastical powers that seem to be straight out of a cartoon. The transformed individual, now equipped with extraordinary abilities, confronts the alien mercenaries, catching them off guard. In a series of bizarre and bewildering transformations, the mask's wearer starts to overpower and defeat the alien mercenaries, leaving them no chance for retaliation. Meanwhile, Lobo, having been supplied with a variety of ammunition, equipment, and a tracking disc, starts his journey. He boards his space hawk and sets a course for the coordinates indicated by the tracking device. His mind begins to wander as he daydreams about the mission ahead. Upon landing on Earth, Lobo's imposing presence draws the attention of local law enforcement officers, who attempt to apprehend him. In response, Lobo hurls grenades in their direction, clearing his path to continue his mission. As he proceeds, he crosses paths with the mask-wearing thief. What follows is an epic clash between Lobo and the transformed thief, with both parties employing their full arsenal of tactics and engaging in a battle filled with an astonishing level of violence. The confrontation reaches a dramatic stalemate, leaving the outcome hanging in the balance. The mask manages to convince Lobo that their true target is the mask's former owner, a truly wicked individual. He persuades Lobo to form a partnership, with the condition that they'll share a portion of the bounty once the mission is complete. Together, Lobo and the Mask embark on a high-stakes mission to track down their target. In an otherworldly realm, word spreads about Lobo and the Mask's arrival after they gather information about the destruction of Wayne's World and its outlaws from informants Killer Kane and Mad Frankie Puss. The aliens in this alien world unite, armed to the teeth, prepared to confront Lobo and the Mask. They confront an alien who Lobo believes is their intended target, based on the Mask's information. Working together, they manage to defeat the alien, but the Mask reveals that it's not the right person. However, the defeated alien provides a clue to their real target's whereabouts. Lobo becomes skeptical, having experienced this scenario 6 times before, killing someone based on the Mask's word, only to find out it was the wrong person. Undeterred, they travel to another planet to resupply before facing their actual target. During this time, the Mask attempts to play a prank on Lobo by planting explosives near him, but Lobo quickly regenerates and warns the Mask to stop fooling around. At the armament station, they discover a powerful detonator for a massive gun designed to detect bad individuals. They use it to obliterate a planet, setting off a chain reaction that destroys neighboring planets as well. The consequences don't concern them as they eliminate godlike beings, sun god and moon god, without hesitation. Finally, they locate a bar where the Mask believes their ultimate target can be found. Lobo issues a final warning to the Mask, and they enter the bar. However, unbeknownst to Lobo, the Mask starts a commotion, drawing attention and trouble towards Lobo. In his typical brutal fashion, Lobo defeats all adversaries. As the situation escalates, Lobo eventually sees through the Mask's deception and removes it from the small-time thief wearing it. In a moment of recklessness, Lobo dons the Mask himself, leading to an extended and violent confrontation. The masked Lobo unleashed a frenzy of violence. After pummeling the opposing aliens in the bar, he made a swift exit on his space bike. On distant planets, extraterrestrials engaged in discussions regarding a peculiar black hole glitch experienced by Lobo in the phase space zone. This glitch had the potential to leave Lobo disoriented due to unexpected time travel into the future. Eventually, he returned to the present dimension. However, before the aliens could offer an explanation, Lobo paid them no mind. The future Lobo began his quest to locate the character wearing the mask in the present, driven by the allure of a lucrative bounty. His mission was abruptly interrupted by a colossal alien adversary. As anticipated, the maniacal future Lobo mercilessly dispatched the alien with brutal blows. He then proceeded to create chaos at the interstellar games before causing a destructive explosion. It became clear that the mask was exacerbating his insanity and violent tendencies, particularly after a wild night of indulgence. Waking up in a Manhattan alley, hungover and realizing the mask's influence, Lobo removed the mask and discarded it among the litter in the alley. As he soared away on his Space Hawk, he unexpectedly encountered his past self, also on a Space Hawk. The two Lobos joined forces and deduced that when Lobo passed through the black hole, he ended up traveling back in time, just before his initial attempt to seize the mask from the small-time thief. The future Lobo and the present Lobo discussed how wearing the mask had transformed Lobo into a violent maniac, capable of destroying entire planets. In essence, Lobo had been initially hired to eliminate the masked Lobo, owing to the time warp. The future Lobo came to the realization that he had been hunting himself down for the very bounty he sought. Both the past Lobo and the future Lobo grew anxious about the bounty. To capitalize on it, the future Lobo duped his past self into accompanying him to the planet where he had received the initial job offer. He cleverly applied green cosmetics to Lobo's head, creating the illusion that he was wearing the mask, and presented him to the aliens who had hired him. In return, Lobo successfully walked away with the bounty. Meanwhile, on Earth, the mask waited for Lobo, wondering when he would arrive or else contemplating taking action without him.